Today we're going to show you guys how to start driving a manual transmission car. So the best place to practice driving a manual transmission car is basically anywhere like this. It's very open. You don't have to worry about hitting other cars in the process. So let's go ahead and hop inside and I'll show you this. How to start this bee. Alright, so in manual transmission cars, they're a little bit different than automatics. You have three pedals here. You have a gas, a brake, and then you have a clutch on the far left. The clutch, you have to press that down and then turn the key or push the ignition to start the vehicle. And now we're going to go ahead and start the driving process. Alright, so safety is always first when it comes to driving. You're going to make sure you want to buckle up even if there's no cars in sight. Alright, once you've got your seatbelt on, let's turn this on up here so you can get some foot lighting going on down there, you know what I'm saying?
This thing got a flash?
Okay, so now down here we have the clutch, brake, and the gas. What you're going to want to do is press down the clutch. You have a handbrake here that engages the parking brake so you don't roll the car while it's in park. My finger's in the way, my bad. And then you're going to put this over. You have reverse all the way to the left and forward, and then back. You have first, second, it'll center itself. You have third, fourth, fifth, and sixth there. And then the middle is neutral. If you let off the clutch while it's in neutral, the car will keep running. However, if you were to let off the clutch while the car is in gear, it will turn off on you. So you want to make sure it's in neutral whenever you go to let off the clutch so the car will not turn off. Alright, so the driving portion is the tricky part. What you're going to want to do here is hold the clutch down, put the car, you might want to hold the brake too so you're not rolling backwards. Put the car into first gear, and then you're going to let off the brake, attempting not to roll back while you're doing this because the car will roll. And you're going to start pressing down the gas until you see the RPMs on the tachometer up here start to go up. Not too much, just slightly. And then once they start going up, you slowly let off the clutch and the car will start moving forward. If the car's RPMs start getting too low, you're gonna have to apply more gas or start letting off the clutch a little bit faster. And then you've basically got the basics of it. Shifting is the easy part. You just press down the clutch, shift it into second gear, press the gas a little bit to get the RPMs up to the matching speed of the engine, or the transmission rather, and then let off the clutch, and it's just like that for every single gear. And then whenever you want to stop, you're going to want to press down the clutch, put the car into neutral, and then apply the brake. That's the easiest way to slow down in a manual car. If you are experienced, you can downshift. That uses engine braking rather than wearing down on the brake pads to stop the vehicle a little bit quicker. And then you just go back to the first process of clutch, brake, and putting it into gear, and you are good to go.